Wow. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Here's Malone. Pass to Bryant. Over Jordan. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
13 feet out. Connects. The jumper drops.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Malone. 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Stolen by Bryant. Outside Payton. And here's Fox. Here's O'Neal. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, ripped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Here are the Lakers now. From the wing. And it's good. 2 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Rodman. Lets it go from deep. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Counted from distance. Bryant's got 7.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Right wing. From deep, Jordan. Rebound, the Lakers.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
To the middle. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the Lakers with some changes. Grant's checked in for O'Neal. George comes in for Fox. And Russell is subbed in for Bryant. Now here's Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got his second basket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Kerr. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Jordan goes in, and slam dunk by Jordan.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Grant finds Russell. Now here's Payton. It's George on the wing. Outside Russell. Pass to Payton. Grant the screen. Outside Payton. Back to Russell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Kerr. Over Payton. No good there. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Russell. George outside. Back to Russell. Grant left side. Russell against Jordan. Russell to pass to Payton. Fades and shoots. That one is off.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And your Lakers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pippen, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
George with the bucket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Yes,
Chicago trailing here. Here's Kerr.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Payton. Pass to Graham. Here's O'Neal. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pippen. Excellent D there from Bryant. Here's O'Neal. And the Lakers get it back. Open shot, Grant. The open J off the mark.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Bryant. Pippen, no good.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And here's George. Here's O'Neal. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Fox is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Harper. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Longley. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Bryant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
that's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Bryant.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Jordan. Will it go? Rebounded by the Lakers. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Intercepted. Inside. Here's Longley. Deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Fox. Finished off the break.
14.
And the Lakers lead by 14.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell is checked in. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Jordan goes in. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Bryant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Rodman. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now here's Bryant. He's covered closely. Six to shoot. Pass to Russell for 3. No good that time. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so in the game for the Bulls, here's Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Bryant. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Harper. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Peyton. And here's Bryant outside. Drops in the 3.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Peyton. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Grant comes in for O'Neal, and it's George in for Fox. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Looking to win the run. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to Malone. Releases from 15. And again. It's the Lakers.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
George, good.
I just love the ball.
Chicago with the ball. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Rodman.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Bryant against Jordan. To the inside. It's deflected. And he recovers it. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Bryant.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Pippen. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. And he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. The Bulls making a switch here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Russell's checked in for Peyton. Now here's Bryant. He's got 16. The 17-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
From deep, Jordan sends it home from three-point land.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Bryant finds George. Now here's Grant. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell to pass to Graham. Bryant in the high post. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Jordan. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Russell from outside. The rebound by Kukoc. Jordan with it. Over Russell. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've done well to disrupt the And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Peyton in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Assisted, Steve Kerr.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Inside, and he dunks it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Pass to Kukoc. Here's Pippen, guarded by Russell. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Grant. Down low. Russell to pass to Peyton. Takes a 13-footer, and that one hits the back iron.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Rodman. That shot missing. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here they are.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Let's go with a three. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
First team foul.
Now Payton. Inside. Oh, it's stolen.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And the basket by Pippen.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
2 minutes
Down low. Stripped it away.
2 minutes.
And here comes the break. Moving it up. Oh, stolen by Payton. We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth quarter. Fox right side to the paint. Here's O'Neal. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. O'Neal's got 6 here in the quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Payton passes to Fox. Here's O'Neal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:16 left in the final quarter. Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. The three. Rebounded by Fox. Now here's Russell. Payton with it. Now Fox. Clock at 6. Right side, Russell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Fox outside. Now here's Payton. He's guarded closely. Back to Fox. To the right side. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Harper. Guarded by Payton. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Pippen. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead.
31.
Not pride getting dropped and I do it for the squad. What you talking about, arguing about, yeah, we the illest. They get fancy on them. What about the canteen on them, and I took it to the old school antique on them. Kicked them in the Bluetooth hands free, got them and I ate them like a snack from the pantry. Got them, there's no chance that we tag team on them. It's the Yachts and we stampede on them. Stampede on them. What's our name? Yachts. Stampede on them. Told you we were playing. Yachts. Stampede on them. Now we bring them in. Stampede on them. Stampede on them.
Here we go.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Garnett out there at Perkins. Then there's Allen. And it's Pierce. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Now here's Rose. Gibson with the screen on Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Rose kicks to Gibson. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Boozer, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Chicago, Carlos Boozer.
The first free throw is good. And so Boozer nails them both. And here's Rondo. Allen outside. Shot from the wing. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Well, tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
And it's good. 2 points.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Now Gibson following the three-point attempt by Pierce. Rose passes to Brewer. The dish to Gibson. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Noah with a screen for Rose. Kept alive. The second chance effort with 1 on the clock. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's Pierce. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Well, over 1,000 steals in his career. Rondo remains a disruptive force.
That's good from Pierce. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Rondo kicks to Pierce. Sinks the three-pointer. Pierce has got 6.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Now, here's Brewer. Boozer passes to Gibson. Gibson with the screen on run.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rose can't hit.
2 minutes.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's the pass to Perkins. Stolen by Boozer. Rose passes to Brewer. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Rondo against Rose. Pass to Allen. Tipped away. Back to Rondo. He kicks to Perkins. Over Noah. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Outside Rose. Now here's Brewer. Defense right on him. Boozer passes to Gibson. 6 on the shot clock. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Launches a 3. The rebound by Garnett.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Pierce has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Bulls trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gibson dishes to Noah. Noah with a screen on run. And here's Rose outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
From outside the arc. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
A shooter of Rose's ability won't waste this look. Feet planted, shoulder square, totally ready to shoot.
Allen's shot is off. Rose with the ball. A 3 ball. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Derrick Rose is out there with Brewer. Then there's Noah. Then there's Boozer. And it's Gibson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Rondo, no good. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now, here's Brewer. Defended by Allen, and Gibson kicks to Boozer. Rondo against Rose. Over Rondo. Rose, no good. Rose has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. To the paint. Pass to Posey. Driving the lane. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Rose passes to Brewer. To the middle. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Brewer. Boozer's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. It's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
He dishes it to Brewer. Boozer kicks to Gibson. Gibson with the screen on Rondo. There's Rose with the 3. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Shoots. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
Well, a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by
to the inside. Here's Boozer. Banked in off the glass.
That's not who they want guarding him. The size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Rondo dishes to Allen. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
3 points.
Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Back to Brewer. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brewer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Davis. Pierce comes in for James Posey. And it's Allen in for Allen. Boston trailing. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rose passes to Noah. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all goes wrong.
The shot by Pierce will not go. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rose passes to Brewer. Over Allen. Brewer's shot is off. And the Celtics with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Buried from 15 feet out. Brewer's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Outside Rose. Gibson up top. Over Pierce.
Yeah, how about the intensity, though, from Pierce, not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll see you after halftime for the
Ladies and gentlemen,
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
On the floor for Boston. Garnett out there with Pierce. That's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Allen. And it's Perkins in at the 5. Now here's Gibson. Over Pierce. No good from Gibson.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
On the wing, Brewer. Pierce covering. The pass to Noah. And here's Rose. Fires the 3. Rondo with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Perkins. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Now here's Rose. He's got 5. Over Pierce. Rose, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
all right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
Davis is checked in for Kendrick Perkins.
Dance team, make some noise.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Passes it to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around, and they get it. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Allen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brewer with the ball. Working on Allen. Brewer issues to Noah. Here's the 3. That's it, and the Celtics really step down now to just 5 in the bucket from Brewer.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Allen for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side Gibson. He feeds it to Boozer. Back to Gibson. Kicks it to Rose. Pass to Boozer. 6 to shoot. Over Allen. And it's Boozer that time in the assist by Rose. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
I mean, so experienced. I mean, tell me something Rose hasn't seen on the court. I mean, he reads the D like a book.
Brewer with the steal. Down low. Shoots inside. And Rose finishes inside. Rose has got 7.
Capable of scoring from anywhere on the court. Rose loves mixing it up inside and capitalizing.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Boston making some changes. Leon Pose checked in for Garnett. Posey comes in for Paul Pierce. And Tony Allen subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Brewer. 9 points in the game so far. 2 points. That one goes.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Allen, that's good.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Brewer. Ray Allen pulls it in. Celtics leading by 5. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Boston, Leon.
Free throw, good. Poe
at the line for 2.
And so Poe nails both of them. 29 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brewer, defended by Allen. And here's Rose outside. A shot off that time.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Posey. Misses the three. Now here's Brewer. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Checking in for the Celtics, Kendrick Perkins.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. And we've watched three so far in this one. Celtics lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Boozer. Derrick Rose is out there with Ronnie Brewer. Then there's Noah. And it's Gibson in at the small forward. And the basket by Pierce. Bulls trail by 9. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
All right, thank you, David. It's Ronnie Brewer on the wing, defended by Allen. Here's Gibson, gets it to go from 8 feet.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Allen for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Brewer. He's covered closely. Pass to Boozer. Over Rondo. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Perkins trying to break loose. The shot by Pierce will not go. Bulls trail by 7. Gibson passes to Boozer. Garnett with the block. Allen for 3. That one doesn't go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Man, I tell you, nothing's changed. Rose wants the ball when it matters.
Good on the bucket.
Assisted, Rajon Rondo.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. To the paint, it's tipped. Noah kicks to Brewer. Wants to get it to Rose, and does.
There's no off switch on Rose. He continues to attack the defense. And then he gets them to compromise.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And he makes the first.
I mean, and the resiliency Rose has shown throughout his career, it's inspiring. I mean, he's someone that just universally is loved by the fans of this game.
And Rose drops them both.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Rondo passes to Garnett. Over Boozer. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 8 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Oh, what a time to turn it over. If this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that.
Boston leading by 4. Ray Allen is on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
It's Allen on the wing. Perkins trying to break loose. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Pierce. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Rose kicks to Brewer. Over Garnett. Garnett with the block. Allen for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. There's a minute left to play here in the 4th. Gibson finds Noah. Here's Brewer. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
For 3, Pierce. Boozer with the rebound. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And Pierce, here we go. Good.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Boston making a switch here. Poe's checked in.
Checking into the Celtics, Leon Paul.
The kick out to Boozer. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rose. He takes it in. Rondo with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
"17 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Derrick Rose.
So they foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the 2nd.
Having the floor, like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And get loud for the Lovable.
And he ends up making the 2nd, and that puts them up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
Off the inbound. Rebound, Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kevin Garnett.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Outside Gibson. Brewer passes to Rose. From deep three-point range.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that.
End of the game.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win.
Thank you.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.